Hi, I'm Rodney Sloan of Rising Phoenix Games. Today I'm going to show you a few handy tricks you can do to get the most out of the maps that we sell off Drive-Thru RPG. That's the Elite Design Elements. So just a quick note, not all of the windows seem to be recording when I record, so you won't be able to see which options I select for some of the things, but I'll talk you through everything as best I can. Okay, so number one, first thing you can do is in the layers tab, select your map and just create a copy of that, because you don't want to make any changes to them. You want to have a backup copy so that you can roll back if you do something that you don't like, and if you can't undo the history. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in a paper texture. I'm just going to copy that. You can also import it right into Photoshop, and I'm going to just paste this on a new layer. And then I'm going to go to my map at the top. Let's rename it to map. And I'm going to set the blending options. I'm going to set it to multiply. And there we go. There's my paper showing through nicely, and then I can resize it because I don't want to lose too much detail. There you go. Awesome. Then the other thing you can do, obviously, is you can add your own compass or map key. So that's also easy. That's just a matter of dragging and dropping something in. I have a nice knot compass rose and occultic compass rose, and take that. I'm just going to drop it in here, put it in the top, maybe something like that. And a good idea is to label it as well. So let's go in and give it a nice N for north. Make sure that I've got the right color. Just make sure that I'm using the same black as the compass rose. Let's set that to something like Black Sam's Gold. Bring the size down to, let's say, 12. Okay, and now I'm going to select those two layers, and I'm going to, at the top, I'm going to select align horizontal centers. There we go. And then with both of them still selected, I'll place them nicely in the center of these blocks. Something like that. Then I can move that in down a bit. Here we go. So now we have a pretty decent looking map. And the last thing I'm going to show you is how you can create your own map key. So what I'm going to do is, in the tools, I'm going to go to the shape tool. I'm going to select custom shape tool, and that gives you a selection of shapes to choose from. I'm going to use one called Banner 2. I don't know if you can see this, but I'll just assume you can't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a shape that's roughly the size of 2 or more blocks squared. So let's call it 2.5 blocks, and I'm going to give it a background white, or color white, and then I'm going to give it a stroke, and I'm going to make the stroke black. It'll be outside, and I'm making it 4 pixels. Okay, then that will be my map key or my yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I think I'm going to go a bit smaller. That's easy enough to do. Just select the selection tool, right click, retransform path, and bring it down until I'm happy with the size. Something like that looks good. And yeah, that's the most important thing, is just play around with it until you're happy. And there we go. That looks good to me. And I'll apply. And then I'll use the, what do you call this one? Okay. Let's call it the movement tool. So I'll nudge it nicely into place, and then I'm going to take my text tool again, and now I'm going to just make one. Let's just go with this. There we go. And then I'll do the same as I did with the compass rose. I'll select the text layer and I'll select the shape layer, and then I'll go align vertical centers, and then I will lock it. Once still with both of them selected, I will, sorry, not lock, link them. So in the layers tab, you go link layers, and now if I just have the number selected, it'll still move around. And I can select both of those layers. Whoops. I can select both of these layers, and I can go and duplicate them. Now I have a copy that I can put somewhere else on my map for the next room. And now all I have to do is change the number. And so we go. So there you go, happy designing. We wish you all the best of luck with your publishing endeavors. Cheers for now. Bye.